Anger grows at the government after Tuesday's catastrophic explosion in Beirut.
Much of Beirut is shattered this morning by one of the most powerful peacetime explosions ever.
The city has been declared a disaster zone after that enormous explosion.
The catastrophe killed an as yet unknown number and wrecked thousands of homes across the city.
As their ambulance, packed with the wounded, navigates the streets of Beirut, Lebanon, after a massive explosion tore through the city yesterday evening.
Large parts of Beirut are in ruins tonight, and the people of Lebanon are attempting to assess the catastrophic damage and the rising human toll from a blast that shook the capital.
One Australian is dead, and a toll soaring towards 80 after an enormous blast rocked the Lebanese capital.
The people of Beirut have today made clear their fury at the Lebanese government after the massive explosion in the city's port, which killed at least 137 people and injured more than 5,000.
Here is a look at Beirut this morning, where the search for survivors continues in the port area.
On the day of August 4, 2020, at Beirut, Lebanon, a series of explosions and fires put the city of Beirut into shambles. In case you haven't seen it yet, here's a quick look. It's been a viral topic since the explosion happened, and it's still unknown who is responsible. At the time of this recording, there's said to be at least 157 dead, over 5,000 people injured, and 300,000 people left without a home. With over $10 billion in damage, the government of Lebanon has declared a 2-week state emergency. For a better image of the scale, the declaration is similar to what happened in Australia earlier this year with the ravaging bushfires that burnt an estimated 18.6 million hectares and killed over 500 million animals. It started off with some welding work that was going on in a nearby warehouse next to the port. A bit of the hot materials that were being welded slipped up and fell on fireworks that were being stored in a warehouse below, causing them to go off. A fire occurred shown in these videos with some fireworks exploding. A small blast occurred until 30 seconds later, an explosion blasted that was the force of 3.5 magnitude earthquake, or about 1.5 kilotons of TNT, according to the University of Sheffield, quickly followed by a mushroom cloud and then a shockwave that destroyed windows, houses, and made people who were over 15 kilometers away fall from their feet. This was even known to be heard in Cyprus, over 125 kilometers away from the port. All these videos have been shared all over the internet, with some reaching millions of views. In particular, this one showing a priest conducting a mass 4 kilometers away from the explosion. And this one in the town of Rumena, 15 kilometers away from the initial blast. For reference, the nuclear bombing that happened in Hiroshima was 15 kilotons, and that destroyed an entire city. This means that the Beirut incident is one of the most powerful explosions to ever occur that is not nuclear. The explosion was caused by 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate, which is a highly chemical substance used for agriculture as a fertilizer, but also used for the making of bombs. Although hard to ignite, it is triggered by heat, confined spaces, and contamination of other substances. The ammonium nitrate that was stored in a port was brought in by a Russian vessel that was traveling from Georgia to Mozambique. It had to stop in Beirut for a reason. It is unclear why. Some say it was for technical issues, others say it was for legal complaints. Regardless of the reason, the ammonium nitrate was confiscated by the Beirut port as it was considered a dangerous cargo, and then the cargo stayed in the port unsafely stored for the next 6 years until it exploded. Many people and workers contacted the government, but they didn't do anything about it. Now, there are many riots and protests going around the capital, blaming this on the government and calling it an act of negligence. Others, however, believe that it was an attack of some kind, and that the explosion was a bomb.
think it was a attack. It was a bomb of some kind, yes.
To many people, August 4th will be known as a day of catastrophe and also miracles. Although many people were hurt in many aspects, they are grateful for being alive. Many right now are helping to clean the city and donate what they can. Some countries such as Israel, Russia, France, and Australia are giving support to overcome this disaster. I know this isn't my usual kind of video, but I want to try something new. If you ended up enjoying the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. It's free and it supports me as a creator. I hope you have a great day.